Hi, Hashmark Media. I'm Rachel Rossman. I'm here today with Alec Legg and Justin Stoner, and we are going to be talking a little bit about how the Cardinal season has been going so far. So you guys are 6-1 with 9 games left in your season. Are you guys happy where your team is at currently?
Yeah, absolutely. I think all the work we put in together throughout the winter time, as a whole, I think it's paying off. And I'm definitely happy with the start we've had. It'd be obviously fun to be undefeated, but we lost that game to the Twins on that doubleheader day. But we're still going strong. We're in first place, so can't complain, and just hoping to continue on and finish the season strong. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're way ahead of our expectations here. Obviously, yeah, we put in a lot of work, but to say that we'd only have one loss by at this point is just it's incredible to see the results that we have based off of how much work we put in. Everybody's doing their job for the most part, and everybody's buying into the system, and that's what a team needs to get far into the season. Outside that one loss to the Twins, it's been damn near perfect.
Right.
Yeah. So you guys said you exceeded your expectations already, and with that high expectations going forwards, what is your outlook on the rest of the season? What do you guys want for your team as a whole in these next 9 games?
I would say, our main goal right now would be to just keep playing, doing what we've been doing and pitching well, playing defense well, having good at bats. In terms of the rest of the season, we want to get that top seed for playoffs.
Yeah.
So then we could, get a bye week and then, play a, more bottom seed. And, it is double elimination. So if you get a top seed, your route to the championship will be a lot smoother.
For sure.
So I think that's what's going to be tough going forward. We have the Mariners here at Chesterton this week on Father's Day, but then moving forward we have a doubleheader after that with 2 tough teams. So it's going to be rough, but hopefully we push through and keep playing hard like we've been playing and keep winning. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say for at this point we played as much games. We should have a lot of the kinks taken out by now, and if they aren't, they'll be taken out within these next 9 games. It's all about going in there with momentum, so just keep winning, keep pitching well, taking deep at bats, quality ABs. It's not always about hitting the ball as far as you can. It's always just having quality ABs and driving people in, and that's what we've been good at this season.
yeah.
So you guys brought up the championship a lot because playoffs is very different than regular season. What is your guys' biggest difference that you feel playing in the championships versus regular season?
So playoffs, there's a lot on the line. I mean, you do, it is double elimination, so it's not you lose or go home, but you don't want to get that first loss because then your backs are against the wall. You'd want to play, have more momentum, and put the pressure on the other teams. It'd be great to go through the playoffs and be undefeated. So
Yeah.
you do have that one loss to play, in case you do have a hiccup and you lose. But you would hate to come out and lose first round, and
Yeah.
then and then your backs are against the wall and you can't lose again or else you're done. So hopefully what we've put ourselves through in the off season, and we had that tournament before our season started. There should be no pressure. We've been playing in front of the cameras all season long. So we'll come playoff time, it should be smooth sailing, and just do what we do and play Cardinal baseball, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the fact that we have played in front of the cameras, it's given us a little bit more of an advantage over other teams because we have that kind of pressure already. But basically, getting to the playoffs, that's what it's about. Not feeling that pressure, just going out there and playing ball how we know how to play ball. And yeah, all these guys, all these teams that we're gonna play, they're gonna have their best dudes out there. So we can't take any team lightly, of course, even if
Right.
we do get a top seed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just about keeping things smooth and solid. Defense, hitting.
Right. And I think that our manager, Dan Salazar, he does a good job of keeping us engaged and focused on what's in front of us. he always reminds us, make sure you take care of your bodies throughout the week. Make sure you get your work in, hitting in the cage, or getting extra fielding or throwing and whatnot. So we have guys like that's the main focus here is in the off season when we put this team together. We have guys that care, that want to do great, that want to win. So everyone is bought in, and we're always getting our work in and making sure that we're staying on top of what we need to do to be great out here. So. I just want to give a shout out to Dan because, I think he's leading our team very well at this point, halfway through the year where we're at. Expectations-wise, coming in as our first season as a team, obviously we want to win. I actually predicted 10, 11 win season. If we win this week, we'll be 7-1 with still halfway to go. So as I guess you could say we are ahead of expectations, but now we're just going to embrace it and just, keep moving forward. So,
yeah, it's that time of the season where it's like if you take a deep breath, that's kind of when the teams try to come and catch you. And, that's when you see a lot of losses in the latter half of the season.
I feel like I could feel out there like we're getting every team's best shot every week. Like they know going in that, we're the team to beat right now. We're at the top of the standings.
They're throwing their best arm.
Yeah, we're going to get every team's best shot. As you could see that day against the Twins, we did. They were ready. They were ready for us. They came out swinging, and they got us that day. So we just got to be prepared to stay locked in, and because every week, like I said, everyone's going to be swinging for us. So
absolutely. And you guys had brought up earlier about having every game on broadcast, and with having there's media people. I'm around taking pictures and videos, posting on social media. The broadcast is obviously there every weekend. How has that been adjusting for you guys?
At first it's a little, I'll admit the first couple games it was a little, I wouldn't say I was nervous, but you could feel the pressure with the cameras around. There'd be times in high school when I'd be pitching on the mound. There's the Times, Northwest Indiana Times and stuff out there, so you have a little bit of experience with it. But when everything is focused on you, solely you, 100%, it's different. And I wonder how other teams feel with that. But now that we're halfway through the year and we're kind of used to it, it's kind of smooth sailing at this point now. And we just we enjoy it. It's fun.
Love to hear it.
I'd say the big thing about that is just like going up to an at bat, or if you're in the field, just like wondering what they're gonna say about you. Like,
right.
You strike out and maybe they call you an asshole or something. But,
I promise you, Josh is not saying.
Yeah,
Actually, I can't promise that.
But we played long enough to where guys they're just not even realizing that it's there really, and they're just playing ball.
Good.
Yeah, because even when I got mic'd up at Lakeshore a few weeks ago, I knew I was mic'd up and being watched, but it was nothing. It was just like another day. So that's when all right.
You're fine. Yeah.
You're used to it at this point, so.
It is getting over that initial barrier of wow, this is different, this is weird, but then it just becomes a part of the game day routine.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's, everybody loves to continue to play baseball now that we're getting older, but when you could come out here and have the extra stuff like the music and the walk-ups and it makes it even more fun to continue playing,
Absolutely. So. Adds a different element for sure. Absolutely. And it's nice with the broadcast because people don't have to come here to watch the games.
Right.
So if you have family that's even out of town for the weekend or just not from around here, it makes it so much more accessible for them to keep watching you.
For sure.
And so with Father's Day being this weekend, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your favorite memory of baseball with your dads?
So actually, before you even finished that question, I already knew what mine was. So, and my dad would know that I would say the same thing, and he'll listen to this and already know. But my dad took me when I was 8 years old to the White Sox World Series game.
Awesome.
Game 2 of the World Series. The Sox won on a walk-off home run. I have a lot of good memories with my dad playing, growing up playing baseball, him coaching me t-ball and whatnot. But that'll always be the greatest memory with my dad shared that day, watching our favorite team in the World Series. I mean, who knows if we'll ever get to see that again,
With how it's going right now, maybe never.
Yeah, probably not. So, that's my favorite memory with my dad.
I would just say, every time I would have a game at high school, I would have my dad there, and he would just be up against the fence, like just chirping me.
That's the same dad stance, leaning on the
he's
fence.
just leaning on the fence.
every single game, and it will never change.
He would just tell me things that I'm not doing, and it would really help. And I'd come back better the next pitch or whatever. He wasn't really big on chirping the umps, but he would say some stuff sometimes. But it's just him being able to be at the games and watching, and we've been to our fair amount of baseball games, and we chirp the other people's fans. Like, we're always at the away team stadium, so we're always
awesome.
chirping their fans and shit. It's kind of fun.
No, that's great. A parent's perspective with coaching and viewing the game is so different. So the fact that you were able to take his advice and he was able to give relevant advice is just so important.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is all for my more serious questions. So now we're going to play a game of one take. And how this game works is you have a series of 8 questions.
Okay.
And if you answer them, you have to answer them immediately. If you don't answer them immediately, that's where you are at.
I'm gonna have Stoner go first.
Okay. So then can you count?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, Stoner, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now, it's very important for you to wait till
Oh,
the full
very
question
important,
is done. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Celsius or Red Bull?
Red Bull.
How old were you when you started playing baseball?
1,
3.
2,
Least favorite state?
Idaho.
1, 2,
Best MLB field?
1,
Angel
2.
Stadium.
Yes or no, sunscreen?
No.
If you had to play any position in baseball with your non-dominant hand, what would it be?
Catcher.
Favorite dog breed?
Golden Retriever.
Best non-curse word?
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you got to 7.
Is that a cuss word?
Yeah, that's
Is that a cuss word?
Is it? Do they bleep it out in movies? I don't know.
You're not going to see a 7th
I
grader
mean, it's
saying
a cuss
damn
word.
it.
Yeah, it's a cuss word.
So you made it to 7. That was
Not
really
bad.
good.
No, dude, the pressure's on me now.
Yeah, you have to make it till you have to finish all these questions to beat Stoner.
Oh shit! All right.
Stoner, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Okay.
Some
You're my
of them-
counter?
Some of them might have been capped, but
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me? Catcher? Like what?
I thought you were gonna say pitcher. First base would be the easiest.
Yeah,
probably.
Outfield.
Right field.
yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I feel like I could catch a pop fly with my left hand.
I just
Well,
feel like,
actually,
I
are
just
you
feel-
righty?
Or with my right
I
hand.
just
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
catcher would be the funnest because you're
Dude,
used-
every play
you're
you
couldn't
used to-
frame
you're
a
used to
pitch.
catching it
Oh,
with
dude,
this
it's so weird.
with this hand. Instead, you're catching it with
Oh,
this hand
God.
now, and
That was Cap. He fucked.
Yeah. Honestly, we should have cut it there, but we didn't.
Oh well.
Okay, Alec, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2. This one's difficult. 3,
Why do I get the difficult one?
Dude, she was preparing for me to go second.
Damn it.
3, 2, 1. When was your last haircut?
3 weeks ago.
Yes or no? Ketchup on a hot dog.
Yes.
Oof, hot take. Hardest position in baseball.
Catcher.
What skill do you want to learn?
That's tough.
You
That's
had
tough.
a hard one. I want to learn how to crochet.
Crochet. Okay.
That's out of left field. Do you have anything you want to learn how to do?
I guess play the piano more.
That'd be good.
But that was so delayed. I was like,
That
oh,
so
what the-
delayed.
What was it? Can I just hear the rest of the questions? What they would have been?
Yeah. So Stoner did win, but you want to finish out your questions
Yeah,
one
I
take
will,
style.
I will.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Favorite drink.
Ooh.
Yeah. You would have
Damn,
lost.
you
I'll
were
say
so
all right.
screwed.
Sprite though. Sprite.
Sprite.
I'm a Sprite guy. Yeah.
That's a hot take.
Really?
Yeah.
could've
Out of
said ginger ale.
any drink
I'm just
ever.
kidding.
Like
Oh, any drink ever? I thought just your go-to
favorite drink ever.
favorite drink ever.
Any beverage anywhere.
Well, it's got to be Gatorade, right? If you're an athlete, Gatorade.
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I probably just said Rumplemans or something.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What is your favorite drink?
I would have to say some
Oh, my.
something handcrafted, like Starbucks maybe,
Oh.
or something from Disney
Okay.
maybe,
Look, this girl right here is saying Starbucks. That's not a coincidence.
or something from Disney. Starbucks or something from
Right.
there's Oga's Cantina at Disney, and that's Star Wars.
You know, actually, I will say this though. What's that drink that is that the sugar factor? Where it's got the little. That looks appealing.
Oh,
I would.
I've had that.
That is so good.
I would
had
want to
that.
try that. I haven't.
It's
yet,
so
but-
I
good.
had it in Vegas. It was amazing.
Yeah. So.
It's and they have candy in it. It's amazing.
Yeah, the watermelon one.
Mm-hmm. So good. Okay. Do you want to finish out your questions?
You could ask them.
And not so you can think. So you're
I'll
getting a little stressed out.
I'll answer them.
Getting a little stressed out over
I already
here.
lost. So.
Yeah, you did.
What
So
he's
it's fine.
Folding.
Let's not talk about the fact that I won when the camera didn't work last week. Though.
Yeah, we did have an oopsie daisy,
No,
and Alec
Can't prove
won.
anything.
I did win.
We did also go on a Taco Bell rant for probably 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
We could do that before we wrap up today too. Anyway,
So, okay, offense or defense in baseball?
offense,
Fair. Favorite pitch?
curveball.
Interesting.
Splitter.
Dude, I would have nailed these two if I made it through that one
Yep.
question.
If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to?
Jaquan.
If I had to change my first name, Alex.
That makes so much sense.
Right. I mean, I get called it enough anyway. So
Oh yeah.
People are like Alex. I'm like, oh, that's not my
What
name.
would you change yours to, Stoner?
I would just
Jamal.
probably change it to what I'm trying to name my future son, Jackson,
With how do you spell that?
with an X.
Oh, I like that.
J-A-X-O-N.
J-A-X-O-N.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jaxson. No,
Nah.
just Jaxon. Not bad.
Wait, J-A-X.
It's more off the rail. I like the off the rail.
My step nephew is named Jackson, spelled just like that.